let's bring them onto this live stream and get this party started because it's going to be really, really, really fun. Hey guys, can you hear me all right?
Hey, Jordan.
Yes.
Oh
Hey, Jordan.
man, like I said, I am so excited. This is a night that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. But the three things that we're going to go over, so everybody stay tuned. If you're joining us right now, this is Sight, the film about Dr. Ming Wang and his incredible journey and story to not only cure sight, but touch the lives of millions of people around the world. And now his story is touching the lives of so many people through this incredible film. But we're also going to talk about and celebrate the theatrical run, the incredible reviews that this thing has experienced. We're going to talk about, and again, stay tuned, the streaming. We're going to talk about when this is streaming, so please stay tuned for that. If you're just joining us, put your comments in the YouTube or in the Angel app or on Facebook or wherever you're joining us from. That helps the algorithm get going. You can comment, I'm here, or I'm watching from here, or whatever it may be. But like and share this with all your friends and family because this is going to be a very, very special live stream. So let's start with the impact. I'm going to just start with a question for you guys. What's it been like watching the impact of people who are experiencing this film and then walking away going, that not only like moved me, but changed me in a miraculous way? Let's start with you, Dr. Ming.
This is my first experience seeing a film be born in theaters, and the most striking thing to me is seeing the extremely high tomato audience score,
Yes.
98%. And I was told by film professionals, very rarely an independent film will see such a high score. Not only that, but also consistent stay high, above 97, 98%. So I'm very happy to see because what all matters is the audience.
100%. I love that as well. David, you've been on this journey for so long. What's it been like seeing everybody's reactions now that it's out in the world and people are experiencing this?
It's unbelievable, Jordan. I mean, from it's certainly a humbling experience, but also, we had instincts going into the filming of this project. We had decisions to make when it came to what are the things that we're going to choose to put out there, and to see so many people be touched and moved, sitting in the theater, hearing, there are so many guys that have told me, David, you should have told me to bring a box of Kleenex. Like, I haven't cried in movies like that. And it's fun to think about how a movie like this can have an impact. But this is the beauty of actually working with you guys, Jordan, is that I feel like this movie, now that we're going live in the stream, this movie can live on. If we would go to any other place other than Angel Studios, this movie would have a week and you would not see it again. You'd have to somehow type in Sight and figure out how to find it. But we know that Angel Studios is going to help promote this movie and it's going to live on. I mean, Andrew, when I think about that, I just get like, we have a project here that can actually sustain itself through the years. And it could be a project that people go back to and see for the first time 5, 10, 15 years from now and feel like inspired by this story. It's a timeless story.
Andrew, what are your thoughts? What's been the experience for you? This isn't your first rodeo, so it's not like this is the first film you've ever done. But tell me how this was different.
Yeah, I would echo what David just said. I mean, it's been an incredible experience with you all there, and really a joy. And this is something I've just been so humbled by, to be a part of Dr. Ming Wang's story. Truly, like, it's blown me away. And what's awesome is when you get that experience where it moves you personally. Yeah, it truly is something that I have felt impact my own life. And there's the greatest blessing on top of that is when the audience responds in this way, and they are seeing the film, they are reacting to this film, and they are having this unbelievable experience. And like David said, so many people that have come and said, I didn't understand what you guys were making here, but I left the theater in tears, or I was so inspired, and I was this, and I'm telling all my friends, I need people to see this film. So I'm with David. This is what an opportunity. Like he said, I have been a part of some films. I've made a lot of films that have been on the worldwide stage, but I've also made a lot of films that I really believe are great films, yet they didn't have the support and they didn't have the team behind them like this team to get out to the public. And yeah, I'm just it's very humbling right now to think that we've got a film in the international space that people are watching and being moved by. Incredible.
Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. I absolutely love that. The so with this film, we're going to watch a couple testimonials, and we have comments already coming in about people's reactions, and we're going to throw some of those up on the screen that we can kind of react to. Let's see. James, a guild member, says, we watched this movie on Memorial Day. It was excellent. Couldn't agree with you more, James, and thanks for being a member of the Angel Guild. We're actually going to talk about the Guild today and the streaming that will be early access in the Angel Guild. Teresa says, Sight was a great to see, and our son enjoyed seeing the film. I'm so grateful for your guys' support. It is so meaningful to be able to have films that are impacting people in really powerful ways. Beatrice says, I enjoyed the movie very much. Really appreciate that you brought true stories to the big screen. Thank you so much, Beatrice. Again, we have an incredible announcement today. Put your comments or your questions in the chat. We will get to them as we go along. But we're going to first start by watching a testimonial and from the actual audience, and then we'll kind of talk through that. But let's jump into this testimonial and experience that.
I think when he actually prayed over the surgery was one of my favorites.
Why was that moving to you personally?
Just it feels good to me to know that everyone can pray to God and receive answers.
I feel like personally, all of the scenes that were set in China were really impactful.
Okay, yeah.
I actually lived in Hong Kong for 2 years.
Oh, shut up.
And so
Okay.
I know some Mandarin, and I don't know. It was just extra moving because, I don't know, just thinking about the experiences they had and the friends that I've made. It's just, I don't know, it hit close to home.
Yeah.
I'm an artist, and I love drawing pictures, especially flowers, for the people I love. And just like the fact that she did that and gave it to him and trusted him with like such a vulnerable part of herself, or for me at least. I love that so much.
Well, I just can't imagine what it would be like to live without being able to see, with living in darkness. And for her to not only have that gift of sight restored, but also to see herself for the first time is just a miracle.
Huge.
I loved the whole movie. It had a lot of deeper messages, I think. I loved the adversity that Dr. Wang went through, and he just worked harder and worked against adversity, was met with more adversity, but in his heart he wanted to serve and do good for others, and he wanted to really work miracles.
Oh man, that is awesome. I absolutely love that. It's this is one of those films that it really does leave a deep impression on you. And I know that for every person who watched it in theaters, there are literally dozens of people who want to watch it and maybe didn't get a chance. We can celebrate how incredible it was having hundreds of thousands of people and close to over 1 million people watching it in the theaters, but that doesn't change the fact that there's still millions of more people who need to see this film. And films are not inexpensive to make. They are very, very expensive, and they take time and energy and resources and the dedication of these incredible teams with David and Andrew and Dr. Ming Wang. And so we are announcing today that you can stream Sight in the Guild for early access right now. You can go to angel.com/sight and join the Angel Guild. Now, the reason we do the Angel Guild first is because these are the people who gave Sight the thumbs up, the green light. They said, we want this to come out, and we want to reward these guild members first. So when you join the Angel Guild, not only do you get to watch Sight right now, but you get to stream a lot of other Angel content that's in early access that you can experience. You get 2 free tickets to every Angel theatrical release. You also get the ability to get discounts on merchandise. But your membership goes to help fund not only pay back the investors of the Sight movie, but also help fund future projects so we can get more films and shows like Sight in the world. And so please go join the Angel Guild at angel.com/sight and experience this incredible film right now. If you're watching on your TV, you can scan the QR code and watch this. But this is an opportunity for the hundreds of thousands of guild members now to go watch and experience this. And it's an opportunity for other, hopefully tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people to come join the Angel Guild and be a part of this movement and to help pay back the incredible investors who came in and put their money, their time, their energy to do something really meaningful with this film. It's very exciting, and it's super exciting to see a film do, $7-8 million in the box office. But you have to realize that the exhibitors, the theaters take their cut. You got to pay back your marketing costs. And so a lot of the profits for films are made during these streaming windows when you actually watch it on streaming. And so please go join the Angel Guild at angel.com/site. It's an incredible opportunity to support stories that amplify light, but more specifically support this incredible story, which is Sight. So again, man, we already got another Connie, a guild member, says it's fun being a part of the Angel Guild. I could not agree more. It's fun to be able to, like, the guild members, they got to see Sight before everybody else. Like, they got to actually go in and watch it and say, hey, we want this to come to theaters. And then it went to theaters, and now hundreds of thousands of people and millions of people are going to see Sight, and it's because of the Angel Guild. And so, again, jump in there and join the Angel Guild today. This is such an important movement that is going to change the culture. Your guild membership, I believe, has one of the most impactful ways of changing culture because it allows for investors to get paid back their investment and then invest into other incredible content. As long as we are able to actually support these financially, we will get more incredible movies like Sight. So anyway, that's the Angel Guild and why it's so important. You guys get to choose what comes to Angel Studios. You get to watch Sight right now, early access. So jump in there, watch Sight, join the Angel Guild. You obviously get your 2 free theatrical tickets to every Angel Studios release. You get early access. You get discounts on merchandise. And there's many, many more perks involved in that are really, really exciting. So that's a little bit about the Angel Guild. It's in streaming, guys. You can stream it right now. I mean, Andrew, don't tell me you're not going to go watch it right now. You've seen this film like so many times. I get that.
I might have seen it a bit. But I may have to because I want to see it on the platform. I want to see all the beauty and all the truth. And
yes,
this is awesome. Thank you. This is crazy.
It's really excited. Unlike other streamers, when you sign up for Netflix, they don't pay out profit participations to their filmmakers. They'll pay them for their content. They'll do a license here and there. Angel actually gives 50% of all guild profits back to the filmmakers. Obviously, we have to continue to maintain the platform and build the technology and do everything we're doing, but we want the filmmakers to make money so they can continue to make incredible shows. So go join the Angel Guild. Go support people like Andrew, Dr. Ming Wang, David Fisher, and many other filmmakers that are coming in. And it's very, very, very exciting. Go ahead, David.
I would just like to say this. I am so thankful to the Angel Guild, and I know that I speak on behalf of our team, but there are so many more people on this team, and we worked so tremendously hard to get a movie like this into the theaters and now into streaming, and we just really could not have done that without you. When I think about the Angel Guild and how it's disrupting everything in this space right now, why is it such a disruption? It's because you actually get to greenlight projects. So being a member of the Guild, something really powerful is happening. We're actually putting the decision making in the hands of the audience, not a small group of people. And that's what Jordan was saying. And when I think about how nervous I was as a creative, as a producer, I wasn't sure about this. This was a brand new thing. And I remember talking with Dr. Wang, talking with Darren Mormon, another producer on the project, talking with Andrew and saying, do we do this? Do we go with Angel? I can't tell you how blessed we have been to work with you, because you have been the ones that have believed in Angel Studios first, that have believed in the content that Angel Studios represents, and then believed in Sight. And that is such a powerful testament to everyone in this industry. So I think what this is going to do is it's going to continue to drive new content, new producers, new directors to the table to see Angel Studios as a place that they can believe in and trust in and believe that you will support their projects. And that's really exciting to me. And I know it's exciting to these guys because we have so many friends and colleagues that are doing projects out there. And it's because of you, the Guild, that this whole thing works. I mean, it really is something else. So thank you.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Dr. Wang, we're not going to take too much of everybody's time tonight, and we want to get to any questions people have, but I want to get your thoughts on this journey. And now it's coming out to where anybody can go and sign up for the Angel Guild and experience this movie about your life. Tell me your feelings and thoughts.
I will give a perspective as an immigrant. As an immigrant, Asian Americans, minorities, Latinos, African American, Asians, Angel Studio with the skill platform given opportunity to participate in the democratic process of American media. This is a creative concept, as David Fisher just mentioned, allow guild members to make decisions for Angel Studio, what film should be distributed to or made. And as an immigrant, it's particularly significant because we all came from different countries, different ethnicities, different races. And the site, for example, is the first major authentic representation of first-generation Asian American immigrants in American mainstream media. So it is such a powerful demonstration why immigrants, minorities from all over the world, including myself, wants to come to live in America. It's because the spirit of America is about sharing, it's about participating, it's about shaping citizens, play an important role in shaping America's media, while our children, our family should be seen. So that's such a powerful concept that Angel Studio is demonstrating, and that is the essence, what make America great.
We're all active participants. We're all an important piece in helping shape and share and experience and to really help those around the world. And so again, we want to thank the Angel Guild members. Primarily, you guys make this stuff possible. You are the key to changing culture and to moving this forward. So again, you can go to angel.com/site and join the Angel Guild. Scan the QR code on your phone if you're on your TV. If we don't have any, do we have any questions? If we don't have any questions, we'll close out here. But but this is such. We do have a question. It says the To Go says, who submitted the story of Dr. Ming Wang to Angel Studios? Well, this team right here. I mean, this is the team that basically came in and said, hey, we want to work with what you guys are doing. And they were so passionate and iterative. David, Dr. Ming Wang, Andrew, they're a desire to iterate on this story, to just hone it in and make it better and better and better. You don't find that with a lot of creative teams. They usually like, no, it's what it is, and this is my vision. And whereas you want your vision to connect with the audience, and so they got guild feedback, I think 1 or 2 times, and they were able to actually craft and hone this in to where now it's getting 97% on audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is incredible. The critics are obviously loving it as well. And so this is one of those incredible films that is truly, I love that quote, gives a lot of personal and divine reflection. So the beautiful part about the Angel Guild is anybody can go in to angel.com/create and they can go submit their project, their film, their short concept, their prototype. We are not the gatekeepers as executives and founders. We don't get to decide. We cannot greenlight something until the Angel Guild first says we want this. So great question. It sounds like that's our only question for tonight. Again, please go to angel.com/site and sign up for the Angel Guild, because that helps support Site and all the filmmakers who are amplifying light throughout the world, to where more and more of this type of entertainment can be made. So I'll let you guys kind of close out with your final thoughts. We'll start with you, Dr. Ming Wang, and end with you, David, and we'll have Andrew go in the middle.
I would say it's a humbling experience to see my story, a story of finding freedom and faith, a story of appreciating what we have in America, a country that we can love each other despite our differences, and we can put the interest of our nation above everything else. It's a privilege and honor to see such a world-class production team, David, Andrew, Darren, but also world-class distribution company such as Angel. And I think the essence of Angel is, as I come to realize, is about the guild. It's allow average citizen in America, whether you are Latinos, African Americans, Asians, white, across ethnicities and races and socioeconomic classes, all have a chance to shape America's future. And this is what Guild is all about. And I'm just privileged, honored to be part of this Guild movement, this revolution.
Andrew, take it away, buddy.
I gotta follow that up. Okay. That was beautiful, and I'll you know what I'll say is, Doctor, when you were speaking earlier about what an amazing thing that there are stories out there in the world that may be overlooked, that may be not fitting into a certain box or check marks that the studio system has in place and has had in place for 40, 50, 60 years. And I'm just thinking of what you just said, because Angel Studios has the Sound of Hope, the Possum Trot story coming out next, and that might be another one that would have not been looked at because of certain things. And what an awesome opportunity that the Angel Guild has to look at all the stories that are out there and truly find the most impactful ones, find the most relevant ones to what 98% of this country and this world are going through, and that human connection, that humanity that we all share, and throw away the old model and just say, what we want are the best stories. We want stories that move us, that move this world in the right direction, that as Angel always says, amplifies light, that brings a little beauty into this darkness. What an incredible opportunity that this guild has. And I might be still coming to terms with it myself, kind of understanding just how impactful this will be over the next decade, over the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. This may reshape culture if we handle it right, as I know the teams are that I know, like the Angel team that I've gotten to know very well through this process. I know their hearts. I know what they want to do. And I just feel so humbled and blessed that we're in this opportunity, that we get to be a part of it with this film. I want everybody, now that it's on, what an awesome announcement. It's on the Angel platform. Please watch Sight. Tell everybody, because I think you're going to be moved by it, just in the way you've been moved by everything else this team has done. So I'd leave it at that. Check out the film. You're going to love Dr. Ming Wong. You're going to be like, this guy was incredible. What a life he lived. And the fact that this guy is here today, just sitting with us, very humbling. So blessed to be a part of it. And thank you all for everything.
Oh, thank you, Andrew. David?
I would just appeal to all the guild members in this moment and just say that we live in a time that is confusing. We live in a time where our identity as sons and daughters of God has been put on trial, and it's almost like there's darkness. There really is darkness all around us. And I would point us back to a North Star of angels, and a North Star that should be all of ours, which is to amplify light. And what is it to amplify light? And I'm just going to go to one of my favorite scriptures, which is finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is gracious, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. What you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the God of peace will be with you. And I would just say to all of us, brothers and sisters, let's continue to make movies and series and documentaries that amplify light, that amplify these things. And I believe we will pass these values and this faith on to the next generation. Thank you so much.
Go to angel.com/site. Experience this incredible film by joining the Angel Guild and helping us create more incredible films and TV shows like this. Again, we're grateful for everybody who joined us tonight. We're grateful and honored to be a part of this movement with you guys. And we're grateful that you continue to help us spread light throughout the world. Thank you so much.